Believe it or not, this is going to be the biggest surprise of the video. Enjoy, guys. Whitby store. Made it to the Whitby store. I said I was going to come to the Whitby store. I'm been a few blowout videos, I know. I'm trying my best, you know what I mean? I'm trying my best to find stuff, but I can only find what's there and report back to you guys. So let's go to the Whitby store and let's have a fantastic day in the Whitby store, shall we? And yeah, I do generally film this in all the intros before I go in the store. It's not like I come out and I go. So let's go in and have a look. Well, that's a good sign. We've got lots of, well, 50% of the carts are here. So yeah, that's always a good sign that it's not going to be packed. So we'll go on to the treasures, or the treasure shelf. We find a Lee Trevino golfing card on a plaque. I tried to look that up. I couldn't see if he was worth anything. We got some pops, which I'm not really interested in, and an old stove, cooker, whatever you want to call it. $15. This is like 1960s, 70s. It's pretty cool, but it's come on, it's not $15 now, is it? It's not $15 cool. Okay, some pictures. Don't look at pictures, but this caught my eye. I'm not going to say that on in words on the channel, but yeah, that caught my eye. What was up here? Oh yeah, I've got one of these at home. It's an old one. I got it at a tabletop sale. It's not a double one like that one. It does humidity and temperature. And that's a cool, like, Harley Davidson looking ornament motorbike. So let's quickly scoot along, and nothing else on here, is there? Some teddy bears there. You see anything, give us a shout out, guys, like you usually do. I usually miss a lot of things. So I'm busy looking for other things, and it's what you call not seeing the wood for trees. So let's get down to the electronic shelf. Karaoke singing machine. Where the words come out? Oh, it's got a mic as well. That's cool. It's got a mic. It's $15.50, and it's they're selling for $25 on eBay. Or should I say somebody's asking $25? It didn't sell, did it? This is the 50 euros for one of these, and one sold. Some people telling me to look at sold. $200 for that clock. Look at it. It's just it's made of wood. It's from IKEA. It's an IKEA clock. I can't believe that somebody bought one for $200, and they only want $6 in here. And I'm just walking past it because I didn't know until I edited this video. Look, it's still there. Look, it's there on the shelf. It's saying, hey, I have $200. Come and get me. You don't know about me. Hello. Hello. What are you looking down there for? Sanyo. Yeah, boombox. But now I'm just ignoring the $200 item on the top shelf. Yeah, nice clock. Oh, I'm back again. Can you see me? I'm $200. Oh dear. Digital answering machine. You know what? I can't check everything on my phone when I'm looking through. Bye bye, $200. Yeah. Anyway, I think things like well, not this. That's a calculator. $5.99. SP. What is it? I don't know. Staples one. Staples is a stationery store in Canada. That's why it says Fabrique of China on it, because it's sold in Canada. Almost everything in Canada is made in China. Where are we now? Oh yeah, Blue Yeti. These are really popular with like podcasters and that, and YouTubers. I thought these were really expensive. They want $14. I thought, that's not a bad price. But you can actually buy one tested for $15. So, yeah. I'll just put that back. I did check that one. I didn't check the red clock though. I just saw a battery in it. I thought, well, that's not really very old, is it? BMW car. Electric car. My grandson's got 3 of these things. Not the BMW one, but different ones. I think you saw me buy one over a year back. He can now drive that without us using the remote control. So this was interesting. A really, really old tape player. And what they do in here as well, look. Knobs available upon purchase. Great idea. Yeah, I think I think they're getting wise to people stealing the knobs off stuff. And then I think when you go and buy it, you just ask at the checkout and they'll go to the back and they'll get you the knobs. Unless they lose them, obviously. They'll probably be in the, you know, like the glass cupboard shelves that they have with all the special stuff, the precious things. It's very dirty, this, isn't it? It's a web core. I tried, listen guys, I tried to look it up. This is all I could find on it, 1976. It's similar to a Sanyo. I'll put it over here because I can't build up a nice thumbnail. That's how I make my thumbnails sometimes. I put the good stuff in one spot and take a photo. Ooh, record player. Something not right about this record player. Oh, no arm. For spares anyway, it says. So at least they said it's for spares. And you know, you're not expecting to play things, probably Wi-Fi records, to think that you can play, because there's no needle arm, whatever you call it. There's that arm there. What do you call that arm? It's an arm, record player arm. That's cool. It's got, you can put an SD card in it. Different. Got to fix mine up. Yeah, I've got one that I bought that doesn't really work very well. Anyway, that's for another video. What's this? A switcher. That's for your old, when you had maybe 2 inputs from your, or a booster of some kind. Oh, that was $8.49 by the way. That's pretty cheap for one of those. They're usually about $100 new, aren't they? What's this? Oh, yeah. Oh, I looked it up anyway. Look on the back. It says professional postal scale. Use AAA batteries. Not legal to trade or sell, I guess. $8.49 they want for it. $29 someone was trying to sell one for. It's supposed to have a piece that goes with it that actually tells you what the stuff weighs. I got a VHS player there with maybe a tape stuck in it. DVD players. Usual stuff up there. Ooh, what's that? What's that? Boxed. A Cobra 29 CB. Wow, look at that. Oh no, that's 185 bucks. I'm going to look at the sold prices on this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the advice of you guys. I'm going to look at the sold prices before I buy something that I'm thinking of maybe flipping, yeah? So we'll do that in this video. But yeah, let's just have a look first. What's the chances of it actually being brand new? I don't know, it's out of the package, innit? There's a bit of dust on it. It looks like the packaging is new. It's got all the guarantee and everything with it. I don't know. Yeah, we are going to return and pick this up, but yeah, let's not talk about what happens after that, shall we? We'll leave that to the end of the video. That's a little Budweiser amp thing. I think it's a Bluetooth player. About $5. There's a nice Budweiser lamp there, but it's busted at the other end. Busted stuff gets put on display as well as good stuff, because you know it's still collectible, I guess. Somebody could fit a new piece in it and fix it. Let's make our way to the records and CDs. Good collection of DVDs in here. Wow, look at all them 8-tracks. Cassettes. Cassette Roy Orbison. Yep. Wow. Any of those you fancy, guys? Don't think I've seen that many 8-tracks in one spot before. But nothing stands out. What's that? $2, $2.99 they're asking for the 8-tracks. That's the Beach Boys. But somebody was only asking $2 for it before they donated it. But they couldn't sell it for $2. So they're asking $2.99 in here. Let's have a quick look through the tapes. Then we'll hit the albums. Then we'll talk about CB radios. Does anyone here use a CB radio? Do you want one for free? I'm not going to let it. Oh, Phil Collins. Yeah, I've got Phil Collins on CD, record, and tape. So I've got I've got enough Phil Collins. But what I'm really looking for now, if you're interested, the Smiths. I don't think I'll ever find a Smiths album in here though, or in any thrift store. Have you seen the price of the Smiths albums? They are ridiculous at the moment. Gordon Lightfoot. Good old Canadian artiste. What else we got? The Power of Love. I thought that might have been... who did The Power of Love? The song. The Power of Love. Oh, it was that... yeah. Yeah, I remember. I think it was... who did it? Who did that? Oh, my brain's going now. I remember. Jennifer Rush. Yeah, I think she first sang that song. I think a lot of people have copied it since though. Brazil, no exit. Henry Mancini. He did a lot of movie themes, eh? Don Williams, Rutland Times, Joan Rivers. Oh, that's interesting. In-store place sampler. Someone's tried to sell one for $29. Not the same one, I know. But it was a similar idea. What do you think they're asking? For $5 for it. Interesting album, that though. Flashback to the 50s. I don't think I do 50s. Yeah, someone's had a real good rummage through here. Took in all the good ones. Nat King Cole. Although some people, oh look, Only You, the Flying Pickets. That's yeah, that's an odd one to pop up in Canada. Have a look. Jazz singer, yep, Neil Diamond. Very popular album that was. James Gang. It's amazing though when I look through these, right? What comes up in the comments. Like the other day, you know, European people are saying, hey, this guy or this artist you look through, these albums are really, really popular in like in the middle of nowhere where I've never heard of. It's absolutely amazing. Oh, LTD. I think they're pretty good. Love to the World Production Limited Edition. Seriously. And I left that. Flick. Straight past it. Mario Lanza. Yeah, and it's... Oh, wife's buying a hockey stick for the grandson. She's around... She was in the store next door buying stuff, and then she's coming here and buying stuff again. Yeah, Toronto John is the one who... he's got virtually 90% of what I look through, which is amazing. Rush, Janet Jackson, Miami Sound Machine. Wow, that's not a bad album, that. Video hits. So one sold for $8.99. Look, sold. See, I looked at sold on that one because I might have bought it. But it's going to be $5 in here plus tax in it. So yeah, it's not any money in that, that's for sure. Yeah, well, interesting or not. Some old magazines here, comics as we used to call them. Or not that old, but old enough. Cool. Anyway, let's get back to the CB radio. 15.49. I have a 20% off coupon, so yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I couldn't leave it on the I couldn't leave it on the shelf. 14 bucks. I got 20% off with a one of them coupons. Look, who would you have left it? All I can see is a little bit of profit in this, or a lot of profit. I've seen it. There's a few already. I've looked at the solds. They're looking at 150 to 200 sold. I'm thinking, if you put the I'll have to test it first. I've got a 12-volt battery downstairs. I can plug it into and test it. We'll do that at the end of the video. But really, like, it's a no-brainer. It looks brand new. It really does look brand new. Would you have bought it? Would you have bought it for 14 bucks? For a flip? A lot of people don't like flipping stuff, but I flipped quite a few things. I'm not the biggest flipper person. I don't usually go to the thrift store to buy things to flip. But yeah, I can't. Let's go in and take another closer look at it and just see if it's brand new or if it's pretending to be brand new, put back in the box, brand new. So let's open this up in the garage. I have a 12-volt battery here, and we'll try it out and see if we can get some sort of life out of it. I would think so. It does look like new, so let's see. So opening it up again a second time, I've just noticed that the fuse is it broken? I think the fuse connector is broken. So I've wired up the battery, I think. Yep. I've turned it on. I gotta try and touch these two together while I try and film it. Touch them together now. Oh, now. There we go. Comes on. I don't think all the numbers work. They're warming up. Yeah, so I would have expected some static sound to come from it, and because of that reason, see, look, the numbers have warmed up a little bit, so the LEDs didn't work at first. Yeah. What I mean by that is all the digits didn't show, but once we went through it, you can see they all seem to work. But to be honest, no static noise, probably a dud.